Welcome to the 2024 Christmas gift guide. Alright guys, we're going to jump right into this because Christmas is coming up and we have to get you shopping. In this gift guide, I'm going to give you plenty of options for any girl on your shopping list this holiday season. We're going to talk about various different options, different kinds of personalities, interests, and budgets. So let's go ahead and get started. First up on the gift guide is my favorite thing to recommend because frankly it's one of my favorite purchases, and it's a Kindle e-reader. If you have a special someone in your life or someone who you're shopping for this holiday season who has an extensive book collection the way that I do, then I'm sure you know that books take up a ton of shelf space. I understand maybe someone has a hesitation to get a Kindle reader because you feel like you're betraying your books, but truly it's helped me so much because I usually use my Kindle to download books into, get a feel for it, decide if I want to purchase a physical copy, and if so, then I kind of pause my book halfway through sometimes, and then I just go out and buy the physical copy and I have it in my collection. Then I don't feel bad about collecting books that I then have to give away or get rid of somehow. Also, it's a absolute game changer for reading at night. First of all, it's super light and you don't have to have your lights on in your bedroom so you're not bothering your partner. So for those two reasons alone, I would 100% recommend gifting an e-reader this season. Even if someone is on the fence, I think they would even be shocked by how much they love a Kindle. On that same page, books. Books are a great gift. Even if someone is not a big reader, there's lots of books, guys. There's art books, there's painting books, books about the industry that they're in, self-help books, poetry books. There's just lots of options. I think you'd be surprised by how much gifting a book can feel so personal. One of the best gifts I ever received was 2 intro to watercolor books that I received for my birthday last year. Those are truly some of my most prized possessions. I love them so much. So if there's someone in your life who's expressing an interest in something new, or maybe even a new career, providing that kind of insight from a book is something that's really thoughtful as a gift. Lastly, on this topic, I would recommend a Book of the Month subscription. So Book of the Month is a subscription service that offers, I think it's like 5 or 6 new titles every single month, and you get to go in there, select the book that you're interested in. It gets mailed to you every single month, and you can purchase a subscription for 3, 6, or 12 books, so essentially 3, 6, or 12 months. The best thing about it is that person is always choosing exactly what they want to read, and every single month when they place the order and their book gets delivered, they're thinking about you and that amazing gift you got them. Okay, on to my organized girls, or if you have someone in your life who wants to turn over a new leaf in the new year, I would 100% recommend a planner. So there's 3 that I would recommend, one of which is the Happy Planner. That one's a little bit more budget friendly, and I like it because if you're gifting to somebody who doesn't really have a planner routine or maybe a preference, the Happy Planner offers vertical planning systems and horizontal layouts. So you can purchase them a planner, and it's kind of inexpensive. Usually it's like $30 or less. And it kind of gives them room to play and possibly figure out exactly what they're looking for, and then they can probably grow out of that planner into something more specific to their preferences, or they'll fall in love with it. Either way, it's a great intro planner for someone who just wants to get started. If you do know what they're already interested in or what helps them organize their thoughts or their day, then I would recommend investing in an Erin Condren planner. These planners are pretty much the competitors to Happy Planner, but they're a little bit more expensive. They're also a little bit more customizable, so you can have a nice quote printed on the cover or their name, something kind of special that really feels like you were thinking about them when you made the purchase. My personal favorite is the Hobonichi Cousin. So I love this planner. I bought it for the first time last year, and I'll probably never switch to any other planning system. It just has you covered on all bases, from your monthly, weekly, even a daily section in the back where you can use it as a journal or just for doodles or just kind of random lists, which is what I really adore. On that note, lists. So if you're gifting to somebody who is not really committed to a planner or a planning system, they're more of a list person, get these people notebooks. Get them like the little cute notebooks. Target actually has a really cute line of vegan leather notebooks, and they look so cute, and they're super soft to the touch on the covers, and the paper okay, if you're gifting to somebody who likes planners, who likes notebooks, they're gonna take into account the feel of the paper. The feel of this paper is really luxe and really premium feeling. It's just a beautiful gift, and it's a little bit more on the inexpensive side if you're gifting to somebody who is more like a coworker, or you know, something a little bit less personal. Now, my favorite way to gift things is usually in a little set or a little bundle, as opposed to just gifting one singular item. I really like to make it this whole thing and make it really cute and just really presentable. So if you're gonna give a set of notebooks, you can always make it a more personal one that has like their initials on it or their favorite color. I would also add to that some stationery things, like maybe even planner stickers, which I'll definitely post some options because there's so many cute planner stickers out there, especially on Etsy. But you can also include a really cute pack of highlighters or journaling pens, journaling markers. This way they get really excited about their new gift and they can just jump right in. They don't have to make all these external purchases to get their journal or their planner going. Okay, so if you've been following me on my shorts, you know that I'm focusing on spending a lot more time on experiences and more memorable moments. So this next gift is a recipe book I found on Amazon. First of all, it's a blank recipe book and it is absolutely beautiful. It's really aesthetic and gorgeous. It'll look great on your kitchen counter or even in a bookshelf. But what's really great about it is you're handing over a blank recipe book, but you really get to share the experience of gifting a shared interest with somebody. For example, there's a few recipes that I want to try out with my mom. I already have the ideas in my head. I'm going to print out the recipes, go to her house. We're going to have time together trying out these new recipes. If we love them, we'll put them into the cookbook. As time goes on, we would have had this book full of all these amazing recipes that we both tried together. All right, on to beauty. So one thing that I would always recommend that you gift is a good eyeshadow palette. I think we can all use a brand new eyeshadow palette to make you feel re-inspired with doing your makeup. And a few brands that have released new ones recently would include Anastasia Beverly Hills. They have a sugar and a spice palette. I think there's a third one to that collection, but it's not coming to me right now. Another really great brand is Natasha Denona. This palette is personally on my wish list this year. It's the I Need a Warm palette, and I think it's so beautiful. The color story in it is absolutely gorgeous. I actually just got rid of my one and only eyeshadow palette because I decluttered everything. I was down to one, and then there was unforeseen circumstances, Patrick Taw, if you know, so I had to throw it away, and now I'm without one. So that's on my wish list. If you are thinking about splurging on somebody in the makeup department, the Natasha Denona is the way to go because they're gonna get plenty of use out of it. One of my absolute favorite makeup purchases that I actually made really recently is the Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked custom palette by Hourglass. It is so beautiful. I got the Dragon palette just with the colors that come in it as is, and it's so beautiful. My complexion has never looked better. I don't look too orange. The blushes that are in the compact suit me and my skin really well. So the really cool thing about these palettes is that there's 3 different options based on skin tone. I think it's like medium, light, and then deeper skin tones. And if you want to give somebody something that's really going to make a difference in their everyday routine, like every single time I put it on, I just feel like, oh, I'm so happy I bought this palette, then I would 100% recommend this. They're going to get so much use out of it, and they're going to feel stunning. One of my favorite things to put into stockings are Olive & June press-on nails. So for the past two years, I was using press-on nails strictly just because the nail salon got so expensive. I have been doing my nails as of recently just to kind of give my nails a break from the nail glue because, like I said, it's been 2 years. But I highly recommend press-on nails and the Olive & June Mani Gel system. If you know somebody who doesn't get to get their nails done as often as they would like, or they just like a layer of something on top of their natural nail, this is such a great kit. It's going to come with their nail polishes and the UV lamp, so they can do the whole salon thing right at home without any of the extra costs. Guys, we're moving on to jewelry. I love my jewelry, and frankly, I don't even care where it comes from. You can find really good jewelry deals pretty much anywhere nowadays as long as you know where to look. My favorite place for jewelry has got to be Ana Luisa. These earrings are actually from Ana Luisa. You guys, these earrings and their jewelry wears so well. If you do ever have an issue, their customer service is phenomenal. Of all the pieces I've owned from them, I only had an issue with one, and when I had to exchange it, it was not a problem at all. Another one of my favorite places to get jewelry has got to be Bauble Bar. Bauble Bar is perfect for those custom bracelets or custom necklaces. They even have earrings and rings that can be customized, like with initials or letters. Anyway, it's such a cool concept. You're getting really great quality jewelry for one, but if you get to have a bracelet with the person's nickname, or maybe a nickname you have for them, or maybe their pet's name, or just initials, it's just a really cute way to receive a gift that you know someone really took time out of their day to think about something special for you. One of my favorite pieces from Bauble Bar is actually this bracelet. I wear it all the time. It's my Cindy necklace. It's a bracelet, my Cindy bracelet. But yeah, it's just so cute, and it has like this little toggle so you can control the size or how tight or how loose you want it. So it's pretty much friendly for just about anyone as far as wrist size goes. But yes, this is so cute. This is the quality of it too. It's gorgeous. I don't usually shower in any of my jewelry, so I can't speak to that. I don't like to wear my stuff in the shower, but I've had this stuff, the Ana Luisa earrings, the bracelet, for at least 6 months to a year, and everything's held up really well. Another place worth mentioning for really cute jewelry is Anthropologie. They have this stunning locket necklace that I have had my eye on for at least 2 or 3 months. It has your initial or the person's initial, and then this beautiful like intricate design, just this gorgeous detail on the front of the heart. And when you open it, it's a true locket, so you can even put like a cute little picture in there of you or someone they love, or maybe, you know, whatever, a pet or something in there. And when you give it to them, it's just that much more extra special. And then I do want to mention a brand on Amazon called Pavoy. So this brand, I've been following it on Amazon for a little while. I've been reading reviews. I'm a review girl. I'm always reading the reviews. And this brand has really great reviews on Amazon. The one piece that I'm watching from them is the tennis bracelet. A tennis bracelet is definitely not something that is easy to wear super casually, at least for me and the outfits that I wear, but it's something that I want to try out. So here's a great way to put something in someone's stocking where it's a little bit lower cost, but it really gives them a chance to try something that maybe they wouldn't otherwise commit to. And just between us, I am noticing that there's a lot of Ana Luisa dupes from this Pavoy brand. So that's something to consider as well. Okay, moving on to body care. I feel like everyone online was obsessed with body care this year, and with good reason. We have had some really good releases this year. Lush had a new scent, or is it a new scent, or was it just viral this year? But it's called Sticky Dates. I'm pretty sure it's a new scent. You really can't go wrong with this, because even if they don't love it, it's a body wash, so they can rinse off in the shower, put on their lotion, their perfume, and then, you know, it's kind of done and over with. But if they do love it, or if they're at least intrigued by it, it's a great way to receive something for them to try. And if you're gonna get the Sticky Dates body wash, you might as well get the gift set. Moving on to body scents, a really popular scent that's still really huge is the Sol de Janeiro body sprays and lotions. You can pretty much get them at Sephora and Ulta now, actually. If you grab it at any one of these places, just make sure you grab a gift receipt in case you have to return it. Another great option for affordable perfume is going to be a brand called Le Monde Gourmand. They have really great scents, and they really do last quite a while on the skin. If nothing else, it's just a really nice, affordable perfume. Again, so people can experiment. I think when I'm gifting people something, I'm always thinking about them trying something that they probably otherwise wouldn't want to risk spending money on for themselves. On that same note, perfume. So I know everyone has like their signature scent. I think people are a little bit more experimental nowadays, but if you know that somebody has a very specific scent that they love, I know that they would love to receive a full-size bottle of that perfume. We all want to smell delicious. We don't all want to shell out the cash to smell that great. So if you gift it to them, that's already a huge help. And if you are unsure of where to start with the perfume brand, I suggest you go into Sephora and sniff around the Kayali scents. Those have been really popular this year, and they have tons of options from sweet scents to more fresh scents and clean scents. I'm sure you'll find something for just about anyone there. Finally, on the scents, I do want to recommend Scentbird. So I actually used Scentbird earlier this year and I discovered two of my favorite scents. One of them was Vanilla Sky by Skylar and the other one was Violet Gem. I couldn't tell you who it's from, but that is my favorite one to layer on top of one of the Sol de Janeiro body sprays. I love it. And that was all because of Scentbird. So just like the Book of the Month subscription service, you can gift a subscription for 3 months for $50. So what that looks like is your recipient is going to get a vial of perfume, and it's not like a little sample one. It's like a true vial about this big. It's meant to last about 30 days. Granted, it's like this narrow, but it's meant to last 30 days of the scent that they choose. And then every single month they get to select a new scent if the previous one didn't work. And it's just a fun way to experiment with new scents without committing to the whole bottle. Okay, moving into the self-care section, I just purchased some really cute Target slippers slash slides. They're slash slides because you can wear them outside. The sole underneath is really durable and you can totally wear it outside. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna buy a second pair because I want to wear one of them outside and one of them inside of my house. They're really cozy, and if you do wear them indoors, because your foot is not completely covered, you don't feel like your foot is super hot, even though the material is like that Sherpa lining. The next product I'm gonna recommend is a robe. So hear me out here. I know a robe sounds kind of boring, but have you ever stepped right out of the shower, put on your lotion, put on your body oil, and then try to put on a pair of pants? Like, good Lord, that's the kind of fighting for my life I do not want to do in the morning. So what do? You step out, you put on your body oil, you put on your lotion, throw on your little robe, and while your hair is drying, you're doing your makeup and everything is being soaked into your skin. By the time you're all done and you go to put on your pants, everything's, you know, normal. It goes on like a dream. Plus, there's a really good waffle knit one that I saw on Amazon and it's like $25. So I think it's definitely worth looking into. But if you do want to splurge on a robe, you want to give like a really nice robe with a monogram, Pottery Barn has some really great options. I would personally stick to the same waffle knit material because I have felt the Sherpa, or like, I don't know what that material is, but it feels like if you have dry hands and then you were to rub it, it would like cling on to every single piece of dry skin. That material, I'm not a big fan of it, and it's also a little pricier than the waffle knit. So if you do go that route, just something to consider. All right guys, just a couple more here for you. We're gonna go in two different directions. One of them is completely functional and one of them is a little bit more designer. So first off, for our functional gifts, a water bottle. Listen, a water bottle, if your person does not have a water bottle yet, hook them up with a water bottle. I live in a desert and you can never have enough water. So a water bottle is a great option. On the same note, there's a travel mug by Hydro Flask that I love. I'm gonna pop it up here, of course. So what's really good about this one is it comes with a lid that kind of just slides back and forth and you can put hot things in there. Think about putting hot coffee or, you know, but the shape of it also looks like a cup that you would get from like Starbucks, right? They have a lid and a straw that you just plop on and now it's like an iced coffee. So the way I see it is it serves an iced coffee or a hot coffee, hot drink, or even just water. But I love the versatility. Instead of having a million different cups, this one cup and two different lids, pretty much your bases are covered. And they have really cute colors. I love all of the color options, so make sure you keep an eye out for those. Now we're gonna get into stranger territory, so keep an open mind here. But I recently bought a gift set on Amazon, and it was a scalp massager, you know, like the kind that has a little metal things that go into your scalp and it feels amazing. And with it, there was a back scratcher. Now, the person who I gifted a back scratcher to, it's honestly comical how much use they get out of it. It cracks me up every single time because I kind of got it as like a silly gag gift. Not really a gag gift, but like nothing super serious. And they use it so much. I mean, I'm in disbelief all the time. So if you know somebody who is not quite as stretchy in the arms and can't get their back all the time, they're rubbing up against the wall, get them a back scratcher. Even if they're not, get it, put it in their stocking, and I think you'd be shocked by how much use people actually get out of these things when they have them in reach. Okay, a humidifier. I know it doesn't sound like something that you gift to somebody for Christmas, but again, it's one of those things where it's really nice to have, but I think people are always going to think twice about spending money on a humidifier for themselves. But it's all about how you present it, right? If somebody is really into skincare, taking care of their appearance, then a humidifier is really helpful in that it keeps your hair and your skin really nice, especially overnight. I recently purchased one from Amazon. It's a really good price. I think it's like $26 max. And the best thing is that it's not big at all. It's like this big. And it lasts all night and it's super silent. So if you want to give somebody a humidifier, what do? You give them a robe, a humidifier, maybe a few little essential oils. They can put it in there. Now it's like a whole gift. Or if the person you're gifting to is really into plants, guys, I had a fiddle leaf fig that did nothing but fall apart since I brought it home. Now that I have a humidifier, I put it in front of the window, I cranked that thing up, and it is flourishing. We've had like 3 leaves in the past 2 days. It's insane. Okay, moving on to the designer section. I know this is not everyone's cup of tea, so if you're just about done here, I really do appreciate you watching this video this far. If you are interested in designer goods, or if someone who you're shopping for, like your wife, your girlfriend, or your mom, it has a little bit of a bigger budget this year and you want to get them something really special, and if they're into designer items, then that's what we're going to jump into next. First off, let's go ahead and dive into more affordable designer brands like Coach, Longchamp. This year, the Longchamp has been super popular, and I'm talking about the large tote bag, which is currently around $155, and the mini pouch, which is $100. I have gotten so much use out of my mini pouch this year, and I use the large tote bag for work every single day. I have 2 of them. These designer items are things that you know that the person who you're gifting to is gonna get so much wear out of. More expensive than that are the purses from Coach, starting with the Coach Tabby actually last year. The Coach Tabby in pebbled leather, the Coach Tabby in quilted leather, and then this fall, the Coach Brooklyn was really popular, especially in the red color. It's a beautiful bag. They're still within reach as far as cost. They're usually no more than about $350 or so, with the exception of the Tabby that is more like $500. And these are really beautiful bags. Coach makes really great bags made from real leather, and there's still something really special to gift without costing you an arm and a leg. On to luxury designer. If you are getting somebody something from like Louis Vuitton, Prada, Chanel, I think especially during Christmas time, it's really tricky because you don't want to invest so much money into a gift that may not be exactly what they want, and maybe they're just too nice to tell you that they didn't actually want that handbag. But I think there's a few ways to get around that. I think if you go ahead and invest in something that's a small leather good, you're still giving them something from a designer or a luxury designer house that they can really feel like it's a really special gift that you're giving them that year, without you having to shell out the cost of a bag or take the risk of them not liking it and being too nice to tell you. And the way that I would start out with that is just with a card holder, a simple card holder. Especially if they don't have any other designer items, that is just a really great intro to the designer and kind of having a little piece of whatever luxury designer house they're interested in. So a card holder is a great way to go. I have a card holder from Amazon which I love so much, but the Louis Vuitton card holder is definitely on my wish list. Option is a planner cover. So Louis Vuitton specifically has a desk agenda cover that works on the Hobonichi Cousin. So you can use their planners on their covers on various different planners. Small leather goods could be a really great way to give someone an intro to a design house that they may be interested in. One of my favorites is like a passport cover, especially if it's somebody who travels a ton, or you know they have a big trip coming up or a vacation. Something else to note is that there are designers who are not luxury designers like Coach, for example. They also offer card holders that are really great quality for a fraction of the price. And they also have an agenda cover this year. I think it's themed for Christmas, but they're great things to keep an eye out for in the future. Those kinds of small leather goods from either design houses or luxury design houses as well. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really hope that you got a few ideas for the people who you're shopping for this year. Let's have a really great holiday season, and remember to prioritize making special memories with the people around you. Let me know in the comment section below if there's anything that you're planning on buying or what your favorite suggestion was in this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!